On November 1st, the cost of electricity in Ontario went up by 30%, but you might not have noticed because Doug Ford is using more rebates in order to cover the cost of those surging hydro prices, which means that your grandchildren are going to be paying for your tax rebates. The increase to the rebate is going to cost taxpayers $2 billion per year, meaning that power subsidies are now going to make up the majority of the province's $14.6 billion deficit. Remember, when Doug Ford took office, he promised to cut electricity prices by 12%, and they have only gone up since. And this $2 billion is on top of the $6.5 billion that we already spent to subsidize the cost of electricity. And this is money that should be spent on healthcare, education, infrastructure, but Doug Ford isn't doing that. And we've known for a long time now that there's going to be a massive increase in the amount of electricity that is needed because of EVs, heat pumps, etc. And while Doug Ford is spending tens of billions of dollars on new nuclear power, he is avoiding the cheapest and most responsible way to generate electricity, wind and solar. In 2024 worldwide, wind and solar made up 90% of all new electricity installed, but Ontario has not constructed any new wind or solar in 7 years. Instead, while cities like Toronto are trying to get rid of gas plants that are making local air pollution worse, the Ford government is more heavily relying on gas as we are building more nuclear. Once again, completely ignoring things like rooftop solar, vehicle-to-grid integration, and offshore wind. This isn't even about Doug Ford being callous, it is just incompetence. Conservatives always complain about their kids and grandparents having to pay for the debt of their governments, but yet for some reason when Doug Ford does it, it's totally fine. Hit the like and follow button if you want to stay up to date on news and politics in Ontario.